an increase in the national minimum wage is absolutely imperative. I have a nephew who's living down in Brighton. He's working his socks off for one of the cafe chains. I think he has a proper contract, but he has to work 8-hour, 10-hour shifts with no breaks. In the past, it used to be a legal requirement, but somehow those labour protections have just evaporated in recent years. And they selected him for management material. He's a really good chap. And he said that he expected to be going on and doing different sort of work. So he said, I don't want to go into your management training at the moment. And they said, well, we'd like to give you a pay rise anyway, because you're only on the minimum wage. And he said, oh, fine, great. And they've given him another 30p an hour to live off. So he's earning, what, £6.70 or something like that. And it all goes in rent. It's ridiculous that the national minimum wage is not a living wage. It actually means that large cafe chain that my nephew is working for is being bailed out by us. We are subsidising that cafe chain because we are having to provide housing benefit for my nephew because he can't afford the rent otherwise. So not only are we subsidising the cafe chain for underpaying people, but also we are subsidising the landlords of Brighton who are charging too much for their housing. A national minimum wage that is a living wage, obviously. But better still, I'm really excited by the Green Party's idea of a citizen's income. That would save so much money if everybody, and so as I understand the plan, it's that every adult in this country would get £70 a week. That's enough to live on, just about. And so if you wanted to do better than that, you go out and get a job, if you can. But you can get rid of job seekers allowance, all of that messing about in job centres, with checking up on people all the time. If they've just got that amount to live on anyway, which they would have to have, it just seems to cut through the rubbish and just let us all get on with our lives with much less bureaucracy. This government, for all that it says that it wants to cut red tape, it's a massive bureaucracy. I'd like to get rid of all of the bureaucracy in this penny-pinching worry about benefit scoundrels when the real scoundrels are the ones who are walking off with millions and taking our land.